What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Action Creature. And today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Lizard, or Dr. Connors. But before we get into the figure, I want to show you guys a little trick with the box if you guys are inbox collectors, but also wish you could display your figure. I have a solution for you. So, if you are an inbox collector, as you can see here, I have the figure out of the box and I did not completely destroy the box. What you have to do is you just go to the bottom here and just basically kind of cut across, cut up or down, whatever, and then you get a little flap here. And then, once you have that flap, you could just reach in and just pull the tray out. You could just pull the tray out and take everything you want out, and then I guess you could put your accessories back into the tray and then put it back in, or put the figure back in when you're done playing with it. But yeah, so that's my little trick for you guys. I'm sure most of y'all already know, but if you didn't, it's a nice trick for people that like to keep the retro carded figures nice. Alright, so enough with the box, let's get back to the figure. So I just got this out of the box and I played with it a little bit, and honestly this is my favorite Marvel Legends I've ever had. I don't have, granted I don't have many, actually currently only have one in my collection, and that's the Shocker here. And I was a little disappointed with this figure because, as y'all probably seen in my other videos, the arm just pops out so easily I can't get it to stay in. Besides that, it's an okay figure. But anyways, it's not about that. This is about the lizard. So, like I said, yeah, I'm really happy with the lizard, but let's just go ahead and get a closer look at the details. Okay, so starting off with the details, we'll start here with the head. I prefer this head just because it looks more like the animated series Spider-Man, and that's my all-time favorite Spider-Man. And just looking at this head, I mean, it's not perfect to that show, obviously. He has red eyes in the show and everything, but it kind of has that shape. And I'm assuming with Marvel Legends, since they're doing the VHS tapes for the Spider-Man series, they're probably going to redo this guy and do an animated version, which kind of sucks because I already bought this one, but for now this one is good, and if they don't, then we got this one. But I mean, just look at that head. You know, Marvel Legends is pretty much known for skimping out on paint, but it's got a nice paint wash and all the grooves and everything. The teeth are painted clean, the eyes are done nicely, so I really like that. I really like that. Going on down to the neck here, it's more the same. Got really nice sculpt and everything, like crisp sculpt, really nice wash in there. It looks good. The shirt is just black. It's nicely textured though. Yeah, and then the coat here is a really nice pliable plastic. It almost feels like rubber. But yeah, no real paint on the coat, but it's okay, you don't really need it, and if you wanted to add it, it's easy enough. You can just do a nice, like, simple wash. Hands, really nicely detailed. The pants, just, you know, smooth plastic, just standard Marvel Legends, but done really nicely. Pinless joints. Honestly, that's one big thing. One reason why I don't have any Marvel Legends, because they never did pinless joints, and I just hate how pins look in figures. So I've been holding off until now. Like, Marvel Legends is kind of stepping it up here and there for certain figures, and this was one of them. But yeah, pants look good. Feet look really good. That wash is consistent throughout. Now we got the bendy wire tail here. And it's got a nice wash on it too. More the same, like scaling detail. Looks really nice. But all right, let's go ahead and get into the accessories. Starting off first, we have the alternate head, the more comic accurate head, and this looks really nice. It has the same wash. Um, the eyes are simple, just white with a little black dot. No real issues here except for, I guess, a little extra black paint on the eye, but that's fine. I'm not really going to be using this head much anyway. But yeah, it's got the tongue painted in there. The sculpt is just really nice. I'm pleased with it. This does look dead on, like, you know, first appearance of the lizard. Looks really good. I like that. Up next, we got some alternate hands here. Sorry about that. It's my dog in the background. But yeah, we got some alternate hands here. And these look really good as well. And this one is just for gripping the flasks that he comes with. And this is just a Punch Spider-Man hand. And then these flasks are up next. And I like this one. This one's really nice. This one here kind of doesn't make sense to me because it just has like a yellow, like, I don't know, cylinder in there. I just feel like it should be a liquid, but yeah, that one's kind of weird. But nonetheless, I mean, it still looks really good. Like, I really like the sculpt and the clear plastic that they use. It came out nicely. But yeah, that's it for accessories. Now we'll go on to articulation. Okay, so for articulation, I want to say I feel like this is a first for Marvel Legends, at least with the head articulation. So the head has a, well, I guess it's really the neck. Let me fix the orientation of this. The neck is on a ball joint here, so you can actually like pivot the head, which you can't do on really any Marvel Legends that are out currently. And I really like that. Like, you know, that's something that's really been missing from Marvel Legends for, like, you know, expression and stuff. So that's really nice. But so looking up, it really it could just look up slightly, which is not bad, but it does look down really nice, and that's really, you really have the neck to thank for that. And then side to side, obviously, like I showed earlier, and then swivel as well, which is good enough for me, especially, you know, for, I think this was like a $30 figure, $35 figure. That is good enough. The shoulders, they will go out to the side that much. Obviously, you get a full 360 spin, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. This elbow here is a little bit stuck. There we go. So, yeah, it gets like a really nice bend there with those double jointed elbows, and they're pinless. For the wrist, it's just an up and down hinge, so the wrist will go up that much and down that much and swivel. For the torso, it does have a ball joint, which is also really nice. I'm very happy to see Marvel Legends adding ball joints. They're getting closer and closer to being like a really good action figure company. But yeah, so the top has a ball joint. It kind of goes side to side a little bit, not too much. But yeah, you can also swivel on there. It'll go back a good bit, but that's kind of what the ab crunch is helping out there. So going back, you got about that much. And then with the ab crunch, you can go really far forward, which is nice. And then we'll go on to the tail here, which is bendy wire. It can swivel on the joint that you connect it to once you plug it in. So it swivels, and then it has a really nice bendy wire. And I really like bendy wire, especially in tails. You know me, I just love monster stuff and everything, so yeah, I really like to see that. Just works out nicely. And you know, you can just do whatever with this tail, however you want. So I really like that. For the hips, there's no drop down hips, but you really don't need them. So it'll go forward that much. Let's see, maybe we can get some more. Yeah, yep, just pretty much parallel with the floor. Out to the side. That's more than enough for the lizard. And then going back a little bit, nothing too crazy. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Lets it go all the way back, which is really nice. And as the swoosh would say, he can kick his own ass. He does have a calf cut or a boot swivel, so that's really nice, and it's obviously hidden. That will help out with ankle articulation. So for the feet, they can go down that much. They really can't go forward that much, which is kind of a bummer, because you know the lizard is a character that like gets down and is all like this and stuff. So having some more upward movement would have been nice, but it's okay. You know, it is a Marvel Legends. And then for ankle pivot, it is pretty decent. And then you can use the calf swivel to, you know, kind of get it flat like how you need it on the ground. So that's really nice. But yeah, guys, so that was Articulation. Alright, so now we'll do some size comparisons and we will finish this out. So up first, the first one I want to compare it to is the Mafex Spider-Man. And this is most people's gripe with this figure. A lot of people say it's not tall enough. But, I mean, as you can see here, he's slightly taller than Spider-Man. You know, he's just a normal guy, and this is supposed to be like the first appearance lizard, which I don't think was that huge. But regardless, I still think they look good together. And especially in a fighting pose or something like that, you're not really going to care. Could he be bigger? Yeah, but I think it's fine. It's okay. I'm not going to like cry over it. I'm not like, oh, I need to return this. It's not big enough. I think it's fine. So that's Spider-Man there. But here's a Marvel Legends, so probably give you a better idea of like how tall he is. And I showed y'all this earlier. So here's the Shocker, and he's taller than the Shocker, so that's good. Up next we got Super 7 Raphael, and last we have my Bandai Godzilla. But yeah, guys, that is my review of the Marvel Legends Lizard. I hope you enjoyed it. Here he is with the Hammond Collection T-Rex, which is cool. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.